My name is Audrey and I'm 18 and I grew up in Summersville, Missouri. It's a really small town. We only have 500 people. Kaylee's only a year old, like exactly a year older than me. So growing up, we were always really close. Kaylee, we just thought she had like a cold, maybe. She was running a fever, we couldn't figure out why. When they said that they were taking her to St. Louis, I was kind of in shock. I was like, wait, I thought we were just having a cold. I didn't know that this would be such a big deal. And then they said that it was cancer. I think it was just shock because no one ever thinks that that's gonna happen. She was stage 3B, so she was almost to stage 4 when she was diagnosed. Not having my mom and Kaylee around was really, really weird. We've always been a close family. Having to watch her just go through the treatments and lose her hair. I mean, hair's a big thing to 17-year-old girls. She finished up her treatments in March of 2024 and she's in remission. We thought everything was going good, and then about November of 2024 is when I noticed my swollen lymph node on my collarbone. I told my mom immediately, and she was like, well, I'm sure it's nothing. People get swollen lymph nodes all the time, but we're gonna take you to the doctor just to be sure, because after what we've been through, I don't wanna take any chances. So we go to the doctor. The doctor's like, considering your history, we'll go ahead, we'll do all the testing, make sure everything's good, just to give you guys some reassurance. And sure enough, about a week later, I was in St. Louis at this hospital. It turned out to be the same cancer that Kaylee had the year before. We were all in shock. None of us would have expected this to happen twice. Kaylee was terrified. She was devastated. I was only at a stage 2. The treatment side of my cancer was going to be a lot easier on my body in the long run. I wouldn't have to go through as harsh of treatments as Kaylee had. I couldn't be happier with who my doctors are. I'm in remission now, but they worked so hard on making sure everything was going well with my treatments. And it's not just with medical stuff. They like to know what's going on in my life and my world. I love them so much. They're some of the greatest people I know. Kaylee rang her bell after her last PET scan. It was a really neat experience, and I'm so glad that I got to be there to see that. I rang my bell after my last chemo treatment. It was the greatest feeling in the world, just to get to let go of all of that and say that, hey, I'm done with this. I'm going to be done with this for the rest of my life, not letting it come back. What I would say to someone who has a loved one going through cancer is, it is going to be really hard, but to get to watch them overcome something like that, you have just this great feeling of like pride. That is my sister, or that's my brother, and I am so proud of them that they get to say goodbye to all of this. And even if they are still going through treatments, or maybe they just got diagnosed, they are going to make it through it and they are going to be just fine. The greatest thing you can do is just to be there for them and let them lean on you.